In May 2019, former British intelligence officer Nick Pope visited the ESETI Ranch in the Pacific Northwest. ESETI is home to the Enlightened Contact with Extraterrestrial Intelligence Organization. UFO hunters consider it a major hotspot for unexplained aerial phenomena. Over the past 33 years, scientists from Boeing, NASA, and Lockheed Skunk Works have come to ESETI to research the activity in the sky. But what sets ESETI apart from other UFO watch organizations is that their most powerful observational tool is not a telescope, it's remote viewers.
Remote viewing is essentially taking people who have or believe they have the ability to see things not with their eyes but with their mind and putting them to work gathering intelligence. My first exposure to remote viewing came when I ran the UK government's UFO program. We looked at UFOs, crop circles, alien abductions, anything mysterious and unexplained, I did it. Remote viewing might be tapping into unknown dimensions. I know this sounds like science fiction, but actually it isn't. Some of the work being done at places like the Large Hadron Collider are now quite seriously looking at the concept of other dimensions.
At ESETI, ex-government remote viewing expert John Vivanco
Hi there.
and UFO skywatcher Peter Slattery lead a team of remote viewers. Today, they are working on an experiment that will combine human observation and remote viewing in an attempt to better understand what has become a recent increase in UFO sightings over Washington State's Mount Adams.
So let me know, please, what are your respective backgrounds with this?
I am a remote viewer. I've been doing this professionally for 20 years, over 20 years now, and I run a team of remote viewers, and we work operational type projects for clients, and we look at different types of phenomena that can't be explained through conventional means.
I'm known as an experiencer / contactee, but also I hold Skywatch events. So we're going to do a Skywatch and just see what happens.
Where are we going to do that?
Just going to go out to the Skywatch field here, so let's go and check it out.
Okay, great.
As Nick joins Peter to conduct field surveillance, John has stationed 2 remote viewers in a windowless room, armed with nothing more than a pencil and a drawing pad.
The way it works is that a remote viewer is given a random 8-digit number connected to what they're supposed to remote view. Now, they don't get what they're supposed to remote view, only the number. That's it. They're going to be at the location of whatever it is through the mind describing exactly what that is.
So what are these remote viewers actually going to be doing in there?
It's not so much viewing. We get visual snippets and a lot of body sensations. Basically, they're going to be drawing and writing a lot on paper.
And afterwards, once we've got the data, how are we actually going to analyze it?
So I will collect that information from them when they're done, and then in the morning we can meet up, see if we can come up with some explanation for what went on.
Well, great. That sounds good. I hope that we're going to have some interesting and meaningful results.
After discussing the details of the evening's plans, Peter and Nick part ways with John and join the rest of the Skywatch team in the field.
Pete, I see the team has grown somewhat.
We've got Adam here with us. He's going to be helping out the satellite tracker and monitoring the gear. Just very important to be very quick off the mark, knowing what's what. Sometimes we could have 2 things in the sky at the same time, and one of them could be a satellite, the other not. People can mix it up. So when we're focused on the sky, it's great that somebody's focused on the satellite tracker.
Great. So we're essentially making sure we don't miss anything.
Oh, definitely, yeah. We don't want to muddle things up.
The team gets to work setting up the watch station before the sun goes down for the evening. They will be using various technology, including infrared cameras, in order to capture any anomalies in the sky. The location for their watch overlooks Mount Adams, the largest active volcano in Washington State, and a hotspot for UFO sightings. As night sets in, the team has all eyes glued to the sky and on the lookout for any objects that might cross their path. Utilizing real-time satellite tracking data, they can anticipate the arrival of all man-made traffic passing over their airspace,
Hey, is that a satellite? Yep.
including the International Space Station, or ISS.
Adam, how are we on the timing with the ISS?
1 more minute.
And which direction? West?
It's going to be coming from the west, moving to the east.
Look at how bright this thing is.
Whoa! Oh, there it is there. See? That's the space station. Can you see that? The ISS, yep.
Okay.
While the field team watches the sky, the remote viewers are sketching visual representations of whatever comes to them. Incredibly, as the International Space Station passes overhead, both women begin to draw virtually identical rectangular objects.
Well, it's not a UFO, but it's still a pretty spectacular thing.
Yeah, it's pretty epic to see.
After spotting a few other satellites in the sky, Nick and Peter notice a mysterious, fast-moving object, one that does not appear to be a satellite.
One right there, right now. Look how quick it is. Is that a satellite? I've got it on camera. Where are you at? East, southeast. I see nothing on the tracker. Can you see it up here, guys?
Okay, I definitely saw it up in that section of the sky with my naked eye. It just caught my attention out of the corner of my eye. I turned around, saw it for a few seconds, and then it faded.
That's exactly what I saw.
And there was nothing on the monitor at all.
Nope, nothing at all. That section of the sky was clear.
And that's satellites. What about aircraft and flight paths?
Nope, everything was clear.
Okay. Well, it was something.
Did Nick Pope and the ESETI team spot an extraterrestrial object in the night sky? One that inexplicably disappeared.